sorry. All right, looks like we're on the air, and we are... Oh, they told me to hit something. I thought it was something he loves me, but I guess not. So, wave goodbye to those skippers in the back over there. Bye, guys. Hate to break it to you, but you're never going to see them ever again. All right, guys, welcome aboard the world-famous Jungle Cruise. Now, my name is Rebecca, and I am going to be your skipper for as far as we get. So let me know if that's not very promising. It's not, so hold on to your hats, glasses, pull on that yellow tab for me. Just kidding, we don't have those here. All right, guys, a couple of safety reminders we had here in the jungle at all times. Please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. This does go for our little ones as well. They need to be sitting on a lapper on their bottom. They cannot be standing for me, okay? Thank you. Now, once again, a couple of safety reminders. Please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Now, if at any point in time you guys happen to lose something in the water, this is what you're going to do. You're going to raise your hands. I'm going to raise mine too. We'll wave goodbye to it together. How does that sound? Yeah, this does include your children. Now. Well, I would have gone forward until that announcement. So, we're going to hang out here for a little bit. Yeah. Welcome back to the world-famous Jungle Cruise. Usually this is the Temple of the Broken Ride. Guess what? We're the Broken Ride today. So, yeah, we're changing things up. Okay. Alright, guys, we're going to do your right-hand side. You'll be sitting in the Temple of the Forbidden Eye. Dr. Jones is looking for some hidden treasure. However, he's actually not going to find it over there because I'm standing right here on the boat. Thank you. Now, right over here to your left-hand side, you're going to be seeing a Himalayan tiger. Now, sometimes Himalaya over there, Himalaya to the right, Himalaya on my boat, or Himalayan back. I really never know where I'm going to find Himalayan, but that is actually him standing as we drive by. Now we are entering the Indian elephant bathing pool. Now feel free to take your pictures, folks. All the elephants today, they will be having their trunks on. I have checked earlier for you guys. You are not my first boat. Also an extra special treat for you all. The entire herd is actually here today. Now I really can't lie to you guys, okay? That's pretty unheard of. Yeah, at least one of them will call out for the extra day off, except Bertha on the right-hand side here in the shower. Yeah, she actually shows up every single day, rain or shine. You can tell by all those wrinkles. And up ahead on the right-hand side, you'll be seeing my favorite guy. This is Squirt. Hey, bud. Squirt's the guard dog hitting the camp we set up this morning. Now, his tusks are intimidating. However, he actually is a teddy bear. Really loves those cuddles. Yeah, he protects the camp we set up this morning. All right, guys, up ahead on the right-hand side, you'll be seeing the camp. Now, pay no attention to the explosion, okay? Just one of my safety precautions. I take my safety very seriously. As you guys can see, I have some roommates. Yeah, they are driving. I have a mom with her daughter. A daddy likes to try out my gun. Oh, is that a monkey with a gun? How cute is that? You know what? Honestly, I take my safety very seriously. So, pay no attention to the second explosion. That one was the monkey. He does it every time. I don't know why. Alrighty, guys, if you focus your attention all the way to the front of the boat, go ahead and get those cameras out. You're going to see something absolutely gorgeous. Guys, you can't miss it. It's straight ahead. Yeah, no, you're not going to look at me, thank you, though. I have commitment issues. Look at the waterfall. Now, that's going to be Schweitzer Falls, named after our founder, Dr. Albert Falls. Yeah, we'll go over that later. Right now, we have fallen here into the Nile. Now, the Nile is the longest river in the world. Okay, this thing is going to go on for brace yourself. Niles and 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 I'm not doing this for 4,000 Niles, people. If you don't get the point, you're in denial. Now, to your left-hand side was an African bull elephant. To your right-hand side, our singing elephant. Yeah, that's solo. He has the best backup vocals in the jungle. Alrighty, guys, welcome to the African Bell. Here in the African Bell, you'll see the circle of life right over there to your right-hand side. That's new life pouring into the jungle as we speak. Everything else here is going to be rare and exotic. You're going to see gazelles, giraffes, gnu's, gazebras, the lions, and some of the vultures. And yes, folks, when gazebras are sleeping, they like to sleep with a pack of the lions surrounding them for the extra protection. Also, to your right-hand side, you'll see a pack of hyenas on a beach. I like to call that pack a high five. Then you'll also see that rhino sharpening his tusks on that tree trunk. Yeah, you know what we like to call that here in Jungle Cruise? That's nature. Absolutely incredible. But take my word for it, okay? I'm the expert. I have the luxury of seeing it every 7 minutes. Well, In this case, every 45 it feels like. Alright guys, we're now entering hippo territory. Hippos are notorious for charging, so make sure you guys have those credit cards out and ready. We're going to make my jump and the process a whole lot easier now. They've been really good about not charging, so we'll probably get out of here completely unscathed. That's everything. Oh, they're charging. Alright guys, I'm going to scare them off. Everybody cover your ears, cover your ears! Well, that did absolutely nothing. Alright, well, you know, I'm going to scare them off for real. Kids, don't try this at home. Ready?
I love you!
Yeah, I said that to my ex too, he did the same thing. Alright guys, we're gonna get out of here. Up ahead on the right hand side, you'll be seeing the Macon Maiden. Now, this boat is gonna be half off for anybody looking to purchase. Running that special is gonna be Amazon Primate. Now, turns out they ship overnight. They do guarantee next 8 delivery. Although shipping and handling will be extra, the 8 not included. And up ahead on the left-hand side, you'll be seeing my 2 favorite girls. You're going to see Annette and Maggie. Now, Maggie and Annette are what we like to call great friends. And if you guys can't tell, absolutely nothing is going to bug the 2 of them. Alrighty, friends, it is the moment you have all been waiting for. It is the amazing, the incredible, the stupendous, the 8th wonder of the world, the backside of water! O2H, O2H, O2H. Oh, don't worry, I'll chant that one all by myself. You know, I get it. You were homeschooled, so you don't understand. I'm just kidding. Alright guys, we're going to go over here to your right-hand side. That's going to be the 9th wonder of the world. Let's go do the front side of rock. A lot of people tend to take it for granted, alright? It's actually a boulder attraction, very marvelous, but those are my sentiments. I know, my joke's wrong, thank you. Now you guys are going to be seeing some jumpy fishies. Yeah, those jumpy fishies are very rare and exotic wood-eating piranhas, so have no fear. Now they're actually just going to jump back underwater and eat the bottom of the boat, so you guys are safe, okay? Now over here to your left-hand side in that tree, do you guys know what that is? Oh, you guys are very close. That's my ex-boyfriend. Yeah, I know. Very constricted relationship at the end of the day. And last but not least, over here to your left-hand side is going to be Trader Sam's. Now, Trader Sam's is our gift shop. It's going to be a collection. Now, I know you guys want to go back to the dock. All I have to do is hang out for 2 solid green lights, okay? So I promise we're going to get moving here in a moment. Just waiting for those 2 solid green lights. So until that time comes, you guys see that monkey up there? Yeah, he's actually setting a new record. Yeah, they're going to call it ACCD. Please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat. Now, guys, we have gone through so much together that hopefully this has meant everything you wanted and more. Until that day, go ahead and pass your wallets down to me, because honestly, I collect the tips. Yeah, $1 a day feeds a starving skipper, and honestly, I'm starving. They don't feed us here. Oh, guys, look at that. They're calling a double. I'm so sorry. You're stuck with me. We're going again. But this time we'll do it in Spanish. Ready? Hola, bienvenido a Jungle Cruise. Me llamo Rebecca. Para su seguridad, permanecer sentado. Por favor, y mantenga sus manos, brazos, pies y piernas adentro del barco. Y vigilen a sus niños. Gracias. Okay, don't worry. That's all I got for you people. Get out. I'm so sorry, guys. Get out. Thank you. Alright, guys. As you guys exit, please lower your head.
safe and sound, here are special belts attached into the seats. Simply pull it from the right, inserting it into the left, like so. You see the excellent.
Leads to timeless youth and beauty. My eyes. Your path now leads to the gates of Pooh.
Take a look at it. It's the only way out. Nice riding, pal.
Howdy partners, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside. You're now rolling. Yeah.
wicked treasure.
Dead men tell no tale.
Perhaps he knows too much. He's seen the cursed treasure. You know where it be hidden. Now proceed at your own risk. These be the last friendly words you hear. You may not survive to pass this way.
Treasure map and the key as well. What I wouldn't give to see the look on Captain Jack's father's face when he stands below me.
toast to piracy and its many shiny rewards. As a career, what could be more rewarding? Drink up, we polish your home. I humbly accept this magnificent treasure as one more part of life of Minnie. The fates have spoken and guided you well. Till we meet again.
You may not survive to pass this way again.
girls and boys must sit safe in their seats, keeping their sleigh, all hands, arms, legs, or feet. Si cuidas a tus niños, todo marchará felizmente. Los fantasmitos y fantasmitas deben quedarse en su asiento. Would you see the fastest birds, careless ears of intro, more rapid than vultures? The mansion was changed. All was soon covered, adored, erased. And the wandering eyes disappears. As Jack's little friend Zero, the ghost dog reindeer. Nothing here was forgotten. It all looked so pleasant. A coffin, Jack says, makes a fine Christmas present. Life makes a wonderful read, as long as you don't get caught in its teeth. Jack's holiday edition was on fire no longer. So bring out the bells. There's more cheer to uncover.
To understand the right from wrong, four wheels of fortune to spin their rich and golden song. Three lifelines extending help to those in need. Two passion potions that love and romance may succeed. On the first day of Christmas, my who love gave to me.
With such a philosophy, you can make a scene merry. Why, even the could see the sky. And behold, deep materialize. I urge faith, my earlier eyes.
Hurry back. Be sure to bring your Santa Claus sack. I'll be waiting to open my Christmas present. Hurry back. Hurry back.
Set off in search of honey.
Hang on tightly, Rose.
Happy Wednesday.
We'll take a picnic. First the wind and now this.
This is fun!
Goodness gracious.
I'm there. We'll take a picnic. Follow me right this way.
Because they know so underhand you price.
What a wonderful dream. Wake up, Pooh. Wake up. Wake up, Pooh.
Pooh boy, it's your birthday.
It's time for your party, Pooh.
Hooray! Happy birthday!
Happy
I'm sure you'll find my present to be quite delicious.
Goodness gracious.
You'll never guess what it is. The wonderful thing about you is Davy's the bestest present.
Oh, that was fun.
Incoming transmission from Ray.
BB-8, is everyone assembled? Good. Shouldn't you be at flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a first-order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this system. Your outpost on Batu is no longer safe. have transports waiting to take you to General Organa's secret base on Pucara. I'll regroup with you there. The Resistance desperately needs your help in our fight against Kylo Ren and the First Order. Remember, it is vital that you keep the location of the Pucara base secret. Lieutenant Beck, one of our top commanders, will lead you.
Affirmative. Transport is ready. Nine and I shall personally see them delivered.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Welcome to the cause. May the Force be with us.
Commander Poe Dameron and a squadron of X-Wings shall escort us to the rendezvous point on Pucara.
Roger, this is Black Leader. I hear you're a fine-looking group of recruits. Well, no time to waste. Let's get you on your way to the General.
Stand clear. Deck doors opening now.
Hurry, all recruits to transported. No need for safety gear, it'll be a smooth ride.
Ground crews, deck is in motion. Recruits crossing to transport.
Initiate pre-flight sequence. I'm getting a high reading on the fuel pressure line. Speed sensor? Thank you, Nine Now. Black Leader, are you and your team ready?
Affirmative, the engines are hot. Red 2, Blue 5, report. Red 2, check.
Blue 5 standing by.
Engage repulsors and hold on, recruits. More ships. Launch. I am Lieutenant Beck. As you heard from Ray, I have been tasked with getting you to Pucara.
Red 2, Blue 5, keep tight now. Let's get ready to make that jump to light speed on my mark. Aboard the gate. Then I could,
Black Leader, we're picking up an unusual signal. Are you spotting anything?
Yeah, I see it. We'll check it out. BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
Company, First Order TIE Fighters. Reroute! Reroute! Red 2, Blue 5, we got a clear path so transport can make a jump.
We lost Red 2, more incoming. Blue 5 taking evasive action.
Try to shake him, Blue.
I'm trying, but
We lost Blue 5. I'm gonna try to drive him away.
Copy that. Get us clear so we can make the jump.
Be ready, you won't have much time.
Where are all those TIE fighters coming from? Star Destroyers.
Get out of there!
We can't. We're caught in the tractor beam. It's pulling us in.
I'll get some friends here. It's a fair fight. Don't worry, I'll come back for you. Stay strong.
Cargo vessel TR-141, identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
They're on the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
This ship is now under the control of the First Order. Off the ship. Proceed to interrogation.
continue down to the right-hand side. Keep your units together, your eyes closed.
Yes, General. Enemies of the First Order, we will soon snuff out your meager resistance. You chose the wrong side, and now you will pay. The Resistance prisoners.
You have what I want. You know the location of the secret base, and I will take it from you.
We are needed on the bridge.
Keep the prisoners here. I will return to finish this personally.
Those droids are programmed to return you to Batuu. Hurry and dump your car. Lieutenant Beck will guide you.
For your safety, stay seated with seatbelts securely fastened. Keep hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the transport and supervise your children. Tell them it's a prisoner transfer. Did it work? Good. Now get a move on. There's a clear path to the terminal lifts at the end of the hallway. Turn right. Probe droid. You're lucky it didn't spot you. Take those turbo lifts and stay out of trouble.
Hey, you're not authorized. Wait, it goes to the prisoner. You're free to detention block 3.
Find an alternate route. Who made these two droids anyway?
Detention block 3. Prisoners last seen level D. There they are! Fire! Descend past the force! Heavy weapons authorization.
This does not look good. Try to find another way down to the escape pods.
The Resistance will attempt to rescue the prisoners.
They have neither the resources nor the courage to engage us.
You underestimate their conviction. Raise the shields!
Shields? I see no evidence.
Now!
Sound the alarm! All personnel to their stations!
Sir, the prisoners have escaped.
How brave, but ultimately hopeless. There's nowhere to run.
Fire away through cannons!
There's no escape. You will tell me the location of the secret base, and then I will destroy you and the Resistance.
Came in a little off target. Ground crews will meet you outside the wreck.
All right, nice job, recruits. Not what you signed on for, but hey, you're Resistance now. I think I have that authority. Right, Beck? Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck. I know, scan for his copy.
More escape pods down in Sector 4. Notification pending from key command personnel.
Where's the lieutenant? I need eyes on Beck.
We're tracking Beck's pod at the wreckage circuit.
Wreckage? Lieutenant Beck here. Beck! You're alive! I should hope so. Great job, recruits. Thanks to your heroism, the location of the Resistance base is secure. Bravo! Yes, R5, you too.
out the depth markers so we can avoid running aground. Mark Twain is not just the name of a riverboat or a great American author. It also means the water is to the father's deep. That means it's safe enough for us to proceed on our steam-powered journey along the rivers of America. On our trip, we'll visit the magnificent Columbia of the Great Northwest, the graceful Missouri of the windswept plains, and the rugged Rio Grande along the border of Texas and Mexico. I'll be sure to point out interesting sights along the way, and even tell a legend or two. We begin our trip right here on the Mississippi, heading south and ending up down in New Orleans. See for yourself after you arrive back at the landing in Frontierland. We're now passing Fowler's Harbor. This is home to the three-masted windjammer in Columbia, the first American ship to sail and navigate the globe. Here's a bit of history for you. The Columbia set sail from Boston Harbor in 1787. She rounded Cape Horn and became the first American ship to carry the Stars and Stripes around the world. Beyond those levee walls on the port side is the Bayou, future home of Tiana's Bayou Adventure. Princess Tiana swears there's magic out there. And wherever you find magic, you're bound to find goodbye. And Sunshine Guarantee. It's not a take the comfort of the Mark Twain Riverboat any day. Now you're tired of taking in the breathtaking beauty of the Columbia River. Majestic trees, the stunning formations, the cascading waterfalls, deer and elk along the banks. It's all so magnificent and so peaceful. Sharing a story for all of us to hear. He's telling the tale of how a woodpecker taught a young traveler to take a hollowed-out branch and turn it into the most wondrous musical instruments of flute. It's a legend that the Lakota have passed down from generation to generation. And just beyond the ship is a tribe of plains canyons. Along the banks of the river, they'll be there to move us and move on. As we continue our journey, close eye on the riverbanks. There's a good chance we might catch a glimpse of the lions and the
Young Tom always said he wanted to be a pirate, and I think I see why. If you're a pirate, you don't need to get up early in the morning and go to school. And you never have to wash your face and hands. All you have to do is just look for treasure all day long. At least that's what Tom Sawyer thought. Into civilization along the Rio Grande. Off in the distance are the towering buttes of Big Thunder Mountain. Rumor has it that the railroad built to haul gold out of the mountain has been seized by supernatural forces, and they've turned the mining trains into the wildest ride in the wilderness. Of course, that may be just another legend of the Just ahead is the Frontier Landing, where our journey ends. On behalf of our entire crew, I'd like to thank you for booking passage on the Mark Twain Riverboat. At this time, we ask that you prepare to disembark. If you're on one of the upper decks, please make your way down to the first deck. The stairways to the right side and the back of the boat may offer the quickest and easiest route. We hope you enjoyed your voyage with us and that you'll visit us again real soon.
Engine room. Approach ready at 1/4 steam. Man the bow line. All passengers, stand by to go ashore.
this way.
go on the road, or track. All aboard! All aboard! All aboard! Let's go!
That's the end of the lion. Fantasyland! Fantasyland Station!
Wonderland began when I followed the white rabbit down the rabbit hole. All of a sudden, I fell. Down, down, down.
Oh, look into the white rabbit. Wow. See for yourselves.
Mr. Rabbit, wait, please.
He went this way. No, that way.
Wait, let me This is curious. I wonder if the rabbit came in here.
He went this way. I'm not sure where I am. Good try. This way.
Since this is the vault we've got,
We're down at Strawberry.
always the drop.
And the kings.
Shall we play croquet?
Rule 42. The queen always wins.
Ah! With their head! Off with their head! Stop them! Goodness!
remain seated until your teacup comes to a stop, then walk to the nearest exit. Bye-bye.
Please remain seated until your teacup has fully run out of steam. 1,
Once your teacup stops, please look down, gather your belongings, watch your step, and walk carefully toward the nearest green exit gate by the Alice in Wonderland attraction. Thank you.
Welcome everyone, my name is Kylie, I'm your captain and our storyteller aboard SS Merryweather. I ask that everyone please remain seated, keeping all hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the boat at all times. And little ones, please watch your parents, and parents, please watch your little ones. Now most people travel to enchanted places through the pages of a book, or sometimes in person when they're down a rabbit hole. Some pixie dust, they say can be quite magical. Or, even menacing as it looks like rendering the jaws of Monstro himself. We are actually being transported to the Enchanted world, all Storybook planners. Like all good stories, ours begin with once upon a time with the 3 little pigs and the big bad wolf. If you look towards the center of the canal, you can see the 3 little pigs' houses. One made of straw, one made of stick, and one made of guaranteed wolf-proof brick.
He made his house out of brick.
Now our story takes a strange turn as we enter the quaint English village home of Alice, where one golden afternoon she followed that white rabbit down that rabbit hole, all the way to Wonderland, where things only got curiouser and curiouser. Now, if Alice isn't your cup of tea, we have London Park on our right, where Peter Pan and the darling children first whirled on their trips to Neverland, where they wish that they would never, ever have to grow up.
This is Jasmine's house.
This is Jasmine's house. Where's Jasmine?
And one jump ahead, we have Agrabah, the city of enchantment and mystery, where Shiva, Aladdin, and Princess Jasmine first met. And although from 2 different worlds, with a little help of a genie and the power of love, they got there happily ever after, living in the Sultan's palace to this day. Their story can be filled with golden light like the archways above us, where some say Aladdin took Jasmine on their first carpet ride, where they soared over, sideways, and under to a whole new world. Now sometimes our stories take a dark and mysterious turn, like the Cave of Wonders, the original home of the genie and the lamp. Legend has it, whoever sets the genie free gets 3 wishes. So let's head inside, make a wish, and see if it comes true.
There's the one up. There's the one
Past the white bed for naval queen, come across this queen cottage on our right-hand side. Help to the 7 dwarfs, review us close to get to their minds, and even hear them whistle while they work.
That's Snow White house?
Snow White.
And even though the evil stepmother forbade it, Cinderella did make it to the ball that night. Thanks to her fairy godmother, helped her in that way. Helping a few bumps in the road, including her carriage, turning back into a pumpkin. But you can still see up on the bridge there today. Cinderella eventually got her happily ever after with her prince in the castle atop the hill. No, not all dreams are happily ever afters or princes. Some are filled with flowers and lullabies, like the ones on her left, inspired by the 1933 silly symphony cartoon Lullaby Land. Now these flowers actually sprinkled into Tinkerbell's pixie dust to ensure that they never grow up, as this is master storyteller Walt Disney's favorite part of Storybook Land.
Who is that singing? Our dog and cat and the tortoise and the
Now we do have some of our wild characters like Toad Hall up on our left, which is home to J. Thaddeus Toad. Or he prefers to go by Mr. Toad, but sorry folks, he's not home right now. He's off on a wild ride to nowhere in particular. Or maybe he was heading somewhere like Arendelle, where the 2 sisters Anna and Elsa met their friends Kristoff, Sven, and Olaf, where they all found the one thing more powerful than Elsa's magic was the power of true love.
Pinocchio's house.
And just on our right, we have the sleepy Alpine Village, home of Geppetto, who wished for his puppy to become a real boy. And after Pinocchio saved him from the belly of Monstro, the Fairy grants that wish. No strings attached. Now, Geppetto's wish was similar to many others, like the Little Mermaid Ariel, which chose to walk on her and steady legs to become part of our world. Although her story first began in Atlantis, under the shadow of her father, she's right. It was still filled with many adventures, but eventually ended in her happy ever after. And it actually comes to an end, as the rope remains keeping all hands, arms, and fingers inside the boat. And once we approach the rock, please don't try to stand up on your own. I will have everyone stand up together on the count of 3, so nobody has to go under the sea. On behalf of all the storytellers and myself, thank you for joining our story, and feel bound for us here at Disneyland Resort.
adults. Want to take a ride on the train? Excuse me, you there. Do you mind helping these good people into the cartoon while I fix this here locomotive?
Sure, Goof, anything for you, bud.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up. just press all the buttons and see what happens. You don't have any other plans. Well, heck, big niggers. Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Nothing can stop us now. I knew somehow that we would finally make it. We had one crazy ride. On our side. The stars will be our guide. Nothing can slow us down.
Gosh, what's this lever do? Here we are, back in the barn. Remember to gather up all your personal belongings, take your small children by the hand, and watch your step as you exit the train. Come back and see me again real soon, okay? So long.
I'm going this way.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt fastened. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
Command. Prepare for immediate launch. Flight safety requires that you remain seated in your seat. Your shield will be lowered automatically.
The targets are worth more when they're lit.
Please face forward and sit back in your seat. Your shield will be lowered automatically.
Para parar su auto, quítele y respirar. Gracias.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard the Disneyland Monorail. We are now beginning a 2.5-mile journey to downtown Disney Station and back. For a safe trip, remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the cabin. Be sure to watch your children and no smoking, please.
Bienvenidos. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los niños. Por favor, se pueda no fumar.
You are riding aboard the Mark 7, the latest generation of Disneyland monorails. When Walt Disney introduced this attraction in 1959, it was the first daily operating monorail system in the Eastern Hemisphere. Just ahead is Disney California Adventure, where you'll find Disney stories told in unique and exciting new ways. That towering fortress in the distance is home to the Toon collection, where the collector showcases its newest acquisitions, the Guardians of the Galaxy. We're now passing Grizzly Peak, land of scenic wonders, where you can experience the beauty and exhilaration of free flight in Soarin'. is Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. This imaginary masterpiece was inspired by the state's natural wonders and features the arts and crafts style of the 19th century. We are now arriving at Downtown Disney Station, gateway to the Downtown Disney District and the Disneyland Resort Hotels. If you will be leaving us here and returning later today, please hold on to your park ticket as you leave the station. You may reboard the monorail for a return trip to Tomorrowland up until 1/2 hour prior to Disneyland closing. Please remain seated until the monorail comes to a complete stop and the doors have opened. Then gather your belongings, lower your head, watch your step, and exit to the left of the monorail. Thanks for traveling with us today, and we hope you enjoy your visit to the Disneyland Resort. For those of you continuing with us, we'll begin our return trip to Tomorrowland in just a To those of you who have just joined us, welcome aboard the Disneyland Monorail. For your safety, please remain seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside the cabin. Watch your children, and no smoking, please.
Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los niños. Por favor, se ruega no fumar. Gracias.
We're now en route to our final stop, the Tomorrowland Monorail Station. Along the way, you can get a bird's-eye look at the Downtown Disney District, Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, and Disney California Adventure. To the left of the monorail is the main entrance of Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. Disneyland is truly an American original. Since its opening in 1955, it has hosted hundreds of millions of guests from around the world, including presidents, kings, and celebrities. It is the original Disney theme park, created and enjoyed by Walt Disney himself. To the right is our transportation plaza, where you'll find taxis, hotel shuttles, and public transit stops.
It only gets snack. It says for novelties only, but they're only
We're about to enter Disneyland. Some of the clearances are pretty tight up ahead, so be sure to remain seated, keeping your hands and arms inside the cabin. This is Tomorrowland, a land inspired by science fact and fantasy. Below us is the Submarine Lagoon, where you can dive into a fantastic underwater adventure aboard the Finding Nemo submarine Voyage. Across the way are the icy peaks of Matterhorn Mountain, home of the world's most famous bobsled ride. And beneath us is the Autopia, where drivers of all ages can travel the road to tomorrow. As we cruise over Tomorrowland, our pilot would like to share a few program reminders.
Why, thank you so much, Mr. Boyce. Hello, everyone, and welcome aboard Monorail Orange. This is your pilot, Allie, speaking, and we will be landing in Tomorrowland Station in just under a minute now. I just wanted to hop on here and remind you all that our park, as well as the monorail, will remain open until 12 a.m. midnight.
I wonder if
So if you want to catch a ride back to downtown at the end of the night, please make sure you are in line before the chain goes up at 12 a.m. midnight. For entertainment today, we have our Halloween Screams Fireworks Spectacular with projections at 9:30 in front of the castle. The fireworks will always be weather permitting. Please keep that in mind. All right, friends, thank you for flying with me today and enjoy the rest of your day here at the Disneyland Resort.
The best tip? Yeah, I saw it. I didn't know, but I saw something was posting. Why would you wait until like a week or two? Yeah. And then you never know when you sell up. Yeah, that's what they said though. Like if you pay for it, then yours are reserved.
To the right of the monorail, this night spot with sparkling gold spires of one of Disney's most beloved attractions. It's a small world. And now we're riding alongside the happiest kingdom of them all, Fantasyland, home to Pinocchio, Snow White, Peter Pan, and other storybook characters.
Trader Sam's seminar. They call it Kelly or something. Yeah, exactly. What is it? Is it like random names? Oh, yeah. Cheshire dogs for right now. Sneaky. It is Kelly.
We're now approaching the Tomorrowland Monorail Station, our final destination. Please remain seated until the monorail comes to a complete stop. Then collect your belongings, watch your head, and step carefully from the train. On behalf of all of our crew, thanks for traveling with us. And we hope you'll have a happy and memorable visit here at Disneyland. This is the Tomorrowland Monorail Station.
Secure ship for sea. Make all preparations for getting underway.
I just talked to them.
Single up all lines. Cast off forward. Cast off aft. Clear the bridge.
Check your apps.
Secure hatches and vents. Stand by engines. A ship rigged for getting underway.
To go and do Haunted Mansion, and then you'll just spring your tickets.
All ahead, 1/3.
All ahead, 1/3.
Stand by to dive.
Diving stations.
Pressure in the boat.
Here we go, honey.
Compressed air readings are normal.
Flood the main ballast tanks.
Flooding the
Let's
tanks.
take it down.
Venting auxiliaries.
Dive. Take it down easy.
Trimming bow diving planes. 3 degrees down.
Catch your intent fathoms. Steer 30 degrees.
Right rudder, 30 degrees.
All hands through. Steady as she goes. G'day. This is the captain speaking. Now that we're up here, I'd like to welcome you aboard. As the conditions of our voyage may be unpredictable, please remain seated at all times. As we leave the coast behind and head towards open water, you'll notice that this is a popular spot for divers searching for exotic fish. 0 degrees. Set course directly over the lost city.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Stand by for weather watch. Our destination today is quite extraordinary. A newly erupting deep water volcano. Even here in the shallows, we can see evidence of such geothermal forces constantly at work. These remnants of an ancient civilization were hidden for centuries beneath the ocean floor. Hidden until unearthed by a tremendous volcanic event. Steer 40 degrees.
Rudder, 40 degrees.
Mind your distance to port starboard.
Aye, aye, sir.
As we leave this long-lost community behind, we're about to enter a community of a different kind, the coral reef. surrounds us is a biological community that thrives in warm, shallow waters. It usually takes more than a year for a coral to grow only 1 inch. An amazing fact when you consider that Australia's Great Barrier Reef stretches over 2,000 kilometres.
Clamshell opening with 1,000 sides.
Train out one. Surface storm ahead, sir.
No worries, we'll take it down fast indeed. All controls, 8 degrees down.
Down 8. We're approaching target depth, sir.
Level off and hold 80 fathoms.
80 fathoms.
Zip course to 70 degrees true. Steady as she goes.
Aye, sir.
The fish world has always been considered a silent habitat. Now, thanks to remarkable advances in marine technology, we can use instruments such as our sonar hydrophones to actually hear the fish talk.
Come aboard, explorers! Let's go see him any minute now. Oh, science is great, there's so much to know. I'm aboard explorers, it's my
Sure, sure. Where? EAC, dude. You'll be like, whoa. Let's go. Follow me to the EAC.
Nemo! Oh, lost again! Nemo!
Hold her steady, take her into the car. Heads down. Powerful flow of the East Australian Current is like an undersea highway. Many creatures can be found commuting in this current, including the majestic sea turtle.
Welcome to the EAC, Minnie Marlin!
This is fun!
This is not funny, and I know funny! I'm a flatfish! Nemo! Nemo! Where are you, Nemo? Who's Nemo? I am looking for my son!
I can help.
It's Nemo!
Where?
Look, that's why we're trying to find him. My son Nemo! You know that! We better make a trip first together! Yes, you can see him.
All sorts. There's nothing I like better than canned. Don't worry, he's gonna eat you, at least the little ones. No, Bruce, remember the pledge? Right then. I am a nice shark, not a mindless eating ships. We are friends, not food. Right then, mates. Easy does it. You
Holding steady, sir.
Right, let's resume speed.
All ahead.
I don't know. Race you there. Okay, go. He's out here with us. You hear him? He's here with us.
pretty lights.
I see them too.
Reach for the light.
It's getting closer.
Closer.
Spooky fish. That was me.
How do I know it's you? It could be anybody.
It's not anyone. It's me.
Do I know you? Talk about a small world. My name's Dory too. Me first. I'm thinking of something pink and bouncy that looks like a balloon.
Jellyfish!
Right! Okay, now I'm thinking of something pink, kind of balloonish. Boing.
That's jellyfish!
You're good. Boing. And I'm thinking...
Jellyfish! It's jellyfish! Invite to a party! Let's go!
I love parties! I found the hot tub!
It's not about finding hot tubs! Say something!
Can we do it again, Dad? Huh? Can we?
Oh, of course. When fish can fly.
Oh, I found Chico!
Nemo! It's Nemo! Yay! Nemo! Hey, Pearl! We saw a huge volcano go kaboom! Oh, you made me eat! Hey, Dad! You should have seen me surf the volcano!
Oh, give me some food. Noggin.
Check out all the whales! Semi-plankton? He says that whales are being krill. Then why is that whale eating that yellow submarine, dude? Whoa! That's one hungry whale!
Does it smell kind of whalish to you? Is it me? That's funny. Sounded like... Hold on tight. I'm gonna... Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Whoa! A big yellow whale! Wait, stop! Why? Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do we do? We swim, swim, swim. Bye!
Crikey.
Should I enter any of this into the log?
No, mate, forget it. Nobody would believe it anyway. We better take her up before we have a run-in with a sea serpent or an encounter with a mermaid.
Aye, aye, Captain.
We are surfacing and approaching our home port. We've enjoyed having you aboard on this adventurous voyage. Thanks for joining us and have a top day.
that mountain there is Matterhorn. It's another roller coaster. That track is the same track as Space Mountain.
on-deck fires. The only fire permitted on board is in the galley under the watchful eye of the crew. All hands on deck, welcome aboard, crew. This be the captain speaking. Before we make sail, you should know that we have a few rules upon this ship. On a safe voyage, there may be no sitting on the outside rail or placing of young sailors upon them.
and the young ones must be watched at all times. The waters be cold and deep, and our crew cannot swim a stroke. So whosoever falls overboard will be staying overboard, and it will be duly noted in the ship's log, lost at sea. Since this is a fine wooden ship, you may not smoke or be starting any on-deck fires. The only fire permitted on board is in the galley, under the watchful eye of the cook.
Atención marineros, para que tengan un viaje seguro, no se sienten ni sienten a sus hijos en las barandillas exteriores. Asegúrense de vigilar a sus hijos y absténganse de fumar. Gracias.
Now look lively, mates, for we are sailing with the tide, and the tide waits for no one. Port watch! Up with the spanker! Unfurl the spirit sail! All hands, ease the weather braces! We sail a true course, south by southwest. All the smartest slipper you can find. A big forward, you must done. It's the Margaret Evans of the Black Jack's line. So clear away the track with the bullseye line. Hey, make a jig in the low back car on the forward, you must done. With eyes of the Almighty. So clear away the tracks and the boat giant run. Ahoy, shipmates! We're just clearing the busy port of New Orleans and beginning our journey into the great American wilderness. Our vessel for this voyage is the proud sailing ship Columbia, the first American ship to carry the stars and stripes around the world. She's a 10-gun, 3-masted merchant ship. It was back in 1787 that she first set sail from Boston Harbor, going all the way around the Horn, then sailing onward to the Pacific Northwest, Hawaii, and China. In the 3 years it took us to make that journey, the Columbia was more than just a ship to us. She was our life and our home. Forward amidships is the main hatchway leading below decks, where you may see how we lived and worked on the high seas. The galley, captain and crew's quarters are open for your inspection. For the rest of you, we invite you to stay up on deck, feel the wind in your face, and experience the wonders of this land we now know as America. One more day, Johnny, one more day. Oh, rock and roll me over. One more day. Only one more day, Johnny, one more day. Oh, rock and roll me over. One more day. Oh, and the blues, my Johnny, one more day. We're homeward bound tomorrow. One more day. Only one more day, Johnny, one more day. Oh, rock and roll me over. One more. Our fair ship, the Columbia, was one of the first American vessels to explore the Pacific Northwest. It was in 1792 that this very ship braved the sandbar and discovered a mighty river, which we named the Columbia, after the first ship to sail our waters. Just ahead is the most treacherous part of our journey. That island off the starboard side often hides the scourge of the seas. Bloodthirsty pirates. They sometimes lie in wait to attack a passing ship such as ours and steal its bounty. Bowman, man the starboard forecastle cannon and prepare to fire a warning shot, so as any curious pirates hiding near the shore will know we are well armed. Those of you round the cannon best be stepping back, way back. For the cannon she be a mite loud, and the gunner's aim be a mite poor. Make ready to fire one! Fire one! Now, that should put some fear in them. Looks like we're safe for now, but I ask all crew and passengers to keep a weather eye out. We don't want the Jolly Roger flying above this fine ship. When we travel this far upriver, our ship often draws the attention of the local tribes. Look there. The chief has given us a sign of peace, which means we will be granted safe passage. Just ahead, a tribe of Plains Indians has set up camp by the river. Since they have no written language, tribal leaders like that wise shaman on the bluff over there pass down their wisdom and knowledge through stories and songs. During our voyages, we sometimes stop to barter and trade with these local tribes. Villages like this one have helped many an explorer learn how to survive in this vast frontier.
Abeta tua Wichochi Hecha Ata, Wichasha Uhitigawa, no Ligine, Ianino. Yuka, Dehagawa Hoye, Yayacha, Yuka Reina, Icha Yuka, Banyacha.
Well, crew, 'tis time we be setting sail for home. Hold taut the flying jib. Brace for a starboard tack. Cook and helpers stand by the pots. Shipmates, if you haven't done so, 'tis a good time to visit the crew's quarters below decks to see how sailors of the 1790s lived and worked while on the high seas. The lower decks will be closing when we enter port. Those of you remaining on deck, keep a close eye on the riverbanks, where you may be able to see moose, elk, and other wildlife. Off the starboard are the last remains of an old shipwreck, rumored to carry a fortune in pirates' gold. It lies in Smuggler's Cove, a place of dark and dangerous deeds and secret midnight meetings. We'd best be sailing past this cove and back to civilization. All hands on deck. Stand by to go ashore. Yardman aloft, into the foot ropes. Furl the top gallants. Down with the flying jib. Make ready the bow anchor. Stand by all lines. Stand by the bow line, port side. Let go the bow anchor. Let go the kedge. Crew, it's been a pleasure serving with you aboard the sailing ship Autopia, the first ship to carry the stars and stripes round the world. You've been a fine crew, and we hope you'll be sailing with us again soon. All hands, prepare to go ashore!